The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here's a breakaway opportunity. Battling and driving a penalty kill. The shot and goal! Battling his way through and backhanding it in is Leon Tamula.
Yellow Jackets looking to continue that run here, and a nice kick by Kennedy Pilgrim to keep that volley going. And a block at the net.
Tied on the 6th. Knoll drives one into left center field. Hit well and deep, and a diving catch in left center field. A heck of a grab. Jordan Leininger took extra bases away and 2 down.
Tackle. Fires right side complete. The hook and ladder.
Oh, hey.
Richter goes free. He could go. Richter to the house. Touchdown Jackets. Levi Richter on the Yellow Jackets lead with 13.8 seconds to go.
3 seconds to go. Guler with the ball. 1 second at the buzzer. It's in! And the Pelican Rapids Vikings on a shot by Matty Guler go to the state tournament undefeated at 29-0.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome back to the Hive. 1 game down and 5 more to go. And man, did that first game set the bar. If you missed it, 61-58, Ferto Beltrami Falcons in overtime, handing the Nevis Tigers their first loss of the year. And now that that game is wrapped up, we got the Moorhead Spuds, who'll be the home team on the scoreboard, taking on the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. Moorhead comes in with an overall record of 5-7. When playing away from home, they are 2-5. For Sauk Rapids Rice, they come in with an overall record of 9-3. When they are playing away from home, they are 5-2. So that's a quick take a quick peek at what these two teams have done so far away from home, and now for the Moorhead Spuds, they've been kind of scattered. They've had some North Dakota opponents. They've had some Minnesota opponents. They've had Western North Dakota opponents, Eastern North Dakota opponents. Like I said, they've been in Western Minnesota. They've been in Eastern Minnesota. That's just kind of how their section works out. Moorhead coming out of Section 8, 4A. And they started the season with a 79-57 loss to the Bismarck Century Patriots back on December 1st. And then they would fall 93-71 to their neighbors across the border in Minnesota, North Dakota, the Fargo Davies Eagles. And then they would go back to Bismarck and fall 80-73 against the Bismarck Legacy Sabres. They would finally get their first win on December 12th over the Bemidji Lumberjackets in Bemidji by the final score of 80-65. So at this point in the season, they're undefeated against Minnesota opponents. But that didn't last long. They would go to Buffalo. They would come back home and play Buffalo and fall 84-63. They'd go back over to, they would stay in Moorhead but play a North Dakota team, the Fargo Shanley Deacons, and they would win that game by 5 points, 67-62 over the Deacons on December 16th at the Invite Tournament at Concordia Moorhead. And then they go down the road about 100 miles to Alexandria and fall 77-40. Then they go to the Moorhead Tournament. They pick up a pair of wins, 74-44 over the Dilworth Glidden Felton Rebels, and a 90-81 win over Roseville on December 27th and 28th. Out of that Moorhead Tournament, a pair of losses. One on the road at Brooklyn Park against Park Center, 94-60 as Park Center would get the win in that one. And then they would fall 72-67 at home against St. Michael Albertville. And most recently, a 78-40 victory over the Bemidji Lumberjackets, bringing them into today's game against the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. And as I mentioned a little bit ago, the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm come into this contest with an overall record of 9-3 on the season. They started the season with a pair of wins, one on the road, one at home. The road win, 95-46 on the road at Little Falls, 85-34 at home here against Wilmer. And then they go to Alexandria on December 12th and fall 76-67. They bounce off that with a trio of wins all on the road. One at St. Cloud Tech, 69-67, 83-80 over Brainerd, in Brainerd, and an 86-66 win on the road in Becker against Becker on December 21st. After that game against Becker, they would go to after a post-Christmas tournament where they would play Albany in fall 66-64. That game was played at St. John's University. And then they would pick up a 74-49 win at home against Buffalo on December 30th. So the two teams are getting announced on the floor here. And then after that tournament, they go back to regular season action. And in the last 4 games, they've gone 3-1. They would fall 81-72 to Monticello on January 4th to kick off the new year. They have not lost since then. 68-67, a 1-point win over Sartell St. Stephen. 72-68 over St. Michael Albertville, and 79-76 over the Fergus Falls Otters on the road in Fergus Falls. Brings them into today's game against Moorhead. After today, they're at Delano and then home against St. Cloud Apollo for their next 2 games after this one here today. Once again, Mike Mason with you here on the commentary. We got Janice on camera. After this game, Brad Anderson will step in for the next 2, and then I'll take a break and come back for the final 2 games. And it is now 1:44, so this game's scheduled to start at 1:45. Looks like that's exactly when it will start. And the opening tip is won by Sauk Rapids. So the Storm will start. Let me get my rosters out here. I have their schedules and not the rosters in front of me. We've seen the Moorhead Spuds once, and that was in that game against Shanley that I talked about in the pregame show. They won that game. It was a little bit of a scrappy game between both of those teams. We'll see how this one develops. Nice little floater up and in there from Rain Battle. And he gets the Moorhead Spuds on the board. It's 2-0. All right. And that 3 is on the way and in, and that is Keller Hansen with the triple. And we have our first lead change in favor of the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. 3 back on the other side won't go from Rain Battle. An offensive rebound is snagged there. I'm sorry, it was DJ Smith, and now Rain Battle got the rebound. And I did not hear the PA announcer on who got that bucket, but it is Moorhead Spuds with the lead at 4-3. That one's turned over. Bringing it back up court, Brian Zarazu. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. Zarazua. That's how you say it. I remember that from that Shanley game. Here's Hansen. Tries for another 3. Rattles off the rim. An offensive board underneath. And that one's unintentionally thrown away, and that'll be a turnover. And Spencer Swenson's like, well, what happened there, buddy? I'm not sure if that's how he worded it, but that's how I would have worded it for family-friendly purposes here on Magnitude Sports and NSPN TV. 4-3 is your score in favor of the Moorhead Spuds. Zarazua will give it up there for DJ Smith, and he scores. 6-3 as the Spuds double up here on the Storm. With the ball, here's Keller Hansen. He has the lone 3 points for the Storm so far here in this contest. And I think there's a little bit of confusion here, and Sauk Rapids Rice is going to call a timeout as their coach is even as frustrated as some of their players are right now. 15:57 to go here in the first half. Moorhead Spuds had the 3-point lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I I do thank Kalen from the bottom of my heart. They believe you.
All right, welcome back out of the timeout. Keller Hansen will bring it back over the timeline. He'll fire it over far side there for Austin Coons. Coons now inside there for Spencer Swenson. Try and say that 3 times fast. And that'll be a travel, yep. DJ Smith got the rebound, but he fell on his backside and slid on the court, and movement with the ball without dribbling, that brought the whistle. So 20 on the shot clock, inbounds pass, comes in there for Hudson Omke. 6'5". And that pass finds its way in the hands of Rain Battle, and it's swatted out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Moorhead Spuds. .26 on the shot clock. He'll shoot it off the inbounds pass. Dylan Zimmerman shot a little bit too strong, and he's out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Moorhead Spuds. A nice attempt there by, I believe that was a Hansen. I couldn't see the jersey number. No, there was 2 number 1s on there. That was Isaiah Cook. Into the backcourt here for Zarazua. And he'll get it down low to a name that's easier to pronounce, Zimmerman. They'll give the ball up. Quick passing, nicely done. And that is Hudson Omke getting the basket. And all of a sudden, Sauk Rapids has the lead. So we've had 3 lead changes now in this game. 1 for the Spuds, 2 for the Storm. And that shot's up and in, and that was not an easy shot to make, but a nice job there by Owen Theelgis. And that's another lead change. And now the lead goes right back to the Storm. Isaiah Cook with that last basket for Sauk Rapids Rice. 9-8, 14:35 and counting to go, and that one will bounce out of bounds. It'll stay with Sauk Rapids Rice. Stopping the clock with 14:34 to go here on your United Community Bank scoreboard. There'll be 30 on the shot clock off the inbounds pass. They'll be triggered here by Keller Hansen. Inbounds pass comes up top for Omke, and now right back to Hansen, and he scores. So Sauk Rapids Rice has their biggest lead of the game at 3. Zarazua up top here for Moorhead. He's looking inside. He'll loft the pass in the corner there. I believe that's Steele just sent it. No, it's Zimmerman, and he hits. And the 3-pointer by Zimmerman will tie us at 11. It's our first tie of the game. And that one's thrown out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Moorhead Spuds. Second turnover of the game here, or third turnover of the game here for the Storm. 13:54 and counting to go here, tied at 11. So far, so good for these two teams, living up the expectations of game 1. Nice pass right back to DJ Smith on the assist to Rain Battle. And another lead change here for the Moorhead Spuds. And they'll get the rebound. Scooping it up, there's D'Angelo Jones. And Jones will fire it up to Zarazua. Zarazua making a move there on his defender. That's Omke with on the defense. And that will stop the clock with 13:26 to go here in the first half. Zarazua will get it inside, catch and shoot 3. Zimmerman connects. That's his second triple of the game, 16-11. Moorhead extends their lead back the other way, and is that a charging foul or a blocking foul? It's a blocking foul, so the basket will count. Foul on the Moorhead Spuds, first foul of the game. Free throw on the way, and it's in. Nice job there by Isaiah Cook. 16-14. Up top, that is DJ Smith. His shot won't go. Rebound snagged there by Carter Reedman. Take that back. That was number 5, Spencer Swenson. My apologies. Second foul here on the Moorhead Spuds. 13:06 to go. And bringing it up court here is Austin Coons. Coons with a right-handed dribble, switches to the left hand, drives to the hoop and gets it to go in. Nicely done there by Austin Coons, and that will bring us to a timeout. We're knotted up at 16 on your United Community Bank scoreboard with 12:59 to go. We're back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports and NSPN TV.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this as I'm a 5th generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community that, you know, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
All right, welcome back. Zarazua had the ball coming up the court. Now they'll get it into the hands there of Zimmerman. Zimmerman tries to back up his defender along the baseline, puts a shot up. He'll earn himself a trip to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First foul of the game here on Sauk Rapids Rice.
Sauk Rapids Rice fouls on number 13, Hudson Moorhead.
Free throw up and in for Zimmerman, I believe. (18-16) lead as Zimmerman hits both free throws. 6'5". Not sure, I don't have the grades on here for these guys, so I'm not sure if he's a sophomore, junior, senior, or something else. 12.5 to go. Keller Hansen up top. Keller Hansen to the baseline off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Theelgis. Theelgis double teamed in the backcourt, lost the ball. And to the hoop, scoring is Hudson Olmke. And we're tied at 18. It's our second tie of the game so far. 12-10, nice pass inside there for Rain Battle, but it will not go. Storm come down with the rebound. Pass is tipped into the hands of Isaiah Cook. That was intended for Swenson. Far side 3 there. Kuntz trying to connect, will not connect. Up court quickly here for DJ Smith. And he takes it to the hoop and scores. 2018, 11:45 and counting to go here in the first half of play, as the Moorhead Spuds take their 4th lead of the game. And now the 4th lead of the game on that 3-pointer there for Sauk Rapids. 21-20, the Storm have the 1-point advantage. Substitution for both teams coming up at the next whistle. Inside there, that's Rain Battle. His shot won't go. And then the Storm looking to increase their lead as they put it in the hands of Ballasturkey. Outside for Coons. Coons drives the hoop and it won't go. Reaching up for the rebound there was, couldn't quite see the jersey number, but I believe it was Carson Hoff. And it was. Hoff into the game now. Rain Battle from the corner. That one won't go. And quickly in transition, the Storm come back. He may have gotten away with a travel there, and he connects on the 3. Keller Hansen hits on his second 3 of the game, and that makes it 24-20. And now 4 points is the biggest lead for the Storm in this game, and now that's going to be cut into half as DJ Smith picks up points 7 and 8 on that drive on the baseline there. And that brings us to 10:27 to go here in the second half. So some quick action back and forth there over the past couple possessions, and now it seems to be slowed down just a hair. They'll work it inside there for Spencer Swenson, and he scores. Spencer Swenson gets the ball in the paint, puts it up and in. Spuds will bring it back. Storm fans chanting defense. Here's DJ Smith, and he lost it. 2-on-2 back the other way. Swenson gets his shot blocked by Rain Battle. Oh, not go. The tip-in is good. I think the tip-in was Isaiah Cook. Both Cook and Hansen were there, but I believe it was Cook who tipped it in. Open look at a three. No, off the mark. Rebound underneath, and it's up and in for Zimmerman. 28-24 is 6 points, is now the largest lead that the Storm have had in this game. Austin Coons, a couple passes later, baseline jumper for Hansen. He pops it in, nicely done. Back to a 6-point lead at 30-24. Here comes Battle, and Battle get his own rebound. Kick it out here for Karsten Hoff. His three's off the mark and it won't go. Storm recoup the ball. Up court quickly, Keller Hansen. He'll feed it across the paint there for Omke, and Omke has 8 points. It is a 32-24 lead for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm, and the Moorhead Spuds are going to talk it over and try and slow down this momentum that the Storm have right now. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Welcome back to the Hive in Perham, live on NSPN TV and on demand a little bit later tonight here on Magnitude Sports. So thank you for tuning in. 32-24 in favor of the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. It's been a quick start to this game. We have 9:01 to go in the first half here on United Community Bank scoreboard. And inbounding the ball is the Moorhead Spuds. Bringing it up is Zarazua. Zarazua will get it away, and now he'll get it right back. He'll use up his dribble, push in the corner, back to Zarazua, and now it's a bounce pass that's deflected. Zimmerman comes up with it. Zimmerman double team, gets it here to DJ Smith. Smith underneath, that one was swatted away, but the Moorhead Spuds get the ball back quickly down to the baseline here, and now corner, catch and shoot three, and it's in! Dylan Zimmerman hits on his third three of the game. He has 13 of Moorhead's 27 points, and they'll turn it over. Another three. No, that one left short, and the rebound comes to Keller Hansen. Hansen up court quickly. Right-handed dribble, switches hands, back to the right hand, hands it off there for Omke. Hansen gets it back. Three of his own all the way and in. Nicely done by Keller Hansen. 35-27. It's been a three-point party here early on in this first half. With the ball now, D'Angelo Jones. Jones will get into the hands of Smith. Smith quickly inside there for Zarazua, and his shot may have gotten partially blocked. It did not go in, and now the Sauk Rapids coach will tell him to slow it down. They'll get it into the hands of Hudson Omke. Omke now feeds a loft pass up high there for Spencer Swenson. Now back out to Keller Hansen. Hansen looking to drive the baseline. He's cut off. Three-pointer on the way. Swenson, that one rattles off. Rebound comes to Zarazua. And Zarazua will bring it up court with 7:15 to go. Quick pass over there to DJ Smith. Up top for Zimmerman. Zimmerman will fire it over near side. And now back inside for Smith. Smith with a 12-footer. Too strong on that one. Rebound comes away for Shea Coaster. Nice passing back the other way, and Spencer Swenson scores. It's a 10-point lead for the Storm now, as they have, no pun intended, stormed ahead of the Moorhead Spuds. Shot was blocked, I believe. I don't think there's a foul. Oh, never mind. I did not see that the ball got stuck in between the rim and the backboard there. DJ Smith with a three. Nope, too strong. Missed everything off the left side of the backboard. They'll struggle for the ball. Moorhead will get it back. Zarazua now. Fakes left, goes to the hoop right, draws a foul. (37-27) our score. Clock stopped with 6:37 to go here in the first half. And that one through the hands of DJ Smith. Last touch by a Storm player, and they'll remain with Moorhead. Looking in the hands of Zarazua. Zarazua now to Smith. Smith inside for Zarazua. Kicks it outside here. Rain battle for a three. Left it off the front of the rim, won't go. Storm come away with the rebound, up by 10, 6:22 and counting. Quick pass near side here for Coaster, and his shot up won't go. Rebound tipped out, back to the Storm. They work it back up top, but then it's turned over. Back the other way comes Rain battle, and he gets fouled hard on his way to the hoop. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Stops the clock with 6:11 to go here in the first half. Rain battle at the free throw line. He has 2 points, make it 3. Storm fans encouraging their players to box out here on this next free throw attempt from Rain battle. Dylan Zimmerman right now your leading scorer for Moorhead with 13 points. And Keller Hansen also has 13, your leader for the Storm at this point in the game. Battle's second free throw, swish, got it. 37-29, 6:07 and counting to go here in the first half on your United Community Bank scoreboard. That's a long three, and he drains it from about 24 feet. How about that? Keller Hansen with 16 points already here, and another long three from Zimmerman that goes in, and they just respond. Everything that Sauk Rapids puts up, Zimmerman says the Spuds can do just as well. So far, they're proving it. Into the corner here, it's Hansen, your leading scorer with 16 points at the moment. Zimmerman keeping pace with 16 of his own from Moorhead. That shot's up and in. That is Logan Bauer. Back to a 10-point lead, 5:21 and counting to go. Zimmerman to Zarazua. Back to Zimmerman, catch and shoot three, and he made it and got fouled. How about that? He'll go to the line for a chance at a rare 4-point play. 42-35, 5:13 to go here on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Zimmerman in and out on the free throw, so Moorhead will have a substitution at the next whistle. And that one turned over, and it goes back to Moorhead. It'll go into the books as a turnover for the Storm. 5:04 to go here. So some full court pressure here by Sauk Rapids Rice as they get into the hands of Theelgis. And a timeout taken by Moorhead as the 10-second backcourt clock was nearing that 10th second. So the timeout is to save the possession here from Moorhead. 42-35 our score, 4:54 to go in the first half. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors, and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
All right, welcome back. That three is off the mark. (42-35) in favor of Sauk Rapids Rice with 4.5 to go here in the first half. It's been a fun one so far, even though Moorhead's gotten themselves into a little bit of a hole. We'll see if they can dig themselves out of it. Three on the way. Nice look for Isaiah Cook, but couldn't get the bounce. Zarazua comes back the other way. Bounce pass, baseline, driving it, rain battle. Won't go. DJ Smith with the follow-up, but it's up and in. DJ Smith enters the double-digit club. He has 10 points now. That shot will roll off the rim. Zarazul comes away with the rebound. He's looking up court. He'll find a pass that's intercepted. Back the other way, quickly into the hands of Spencer Swenson, and he scores. 6 points for Spencer Swenson. Quickly in the corner, Zimmerman. Outlet pass and a foul coming up here on Sauk Rapids Rice. .344, 30 on the shot clock for the Spuds. Zimmerman has it now. He'll take a right-handed dribble to the hoop, and it's a charge. So 5 fouls is what it should have been for Sauk Rapids, and then Moorhead just picked up their third. 44-37, 3:37 and counting to go here in the first half. Near turnover there, but it's picked up by Cook. Cook will make a move against Rain Battle. Spin, dump it down to the baseline, then out to the corner. He'll stay with Sauk Rapids. Stops the clock with 3:22 to go and 18 on the shot clock here for the Storm. They'll work it in for Hansen. Hansen with the right-handed dribble to the paint, kicks it out of the corner, and he spins it back out to Hansen, and this three's off the mark. They'll battle for the rebound, and Smith comes away with it. 3:10 and counting to go. Smith brings it up court, quickly down to the baseline. Nice pass in the basket there for, that was Feeney. Jet Feeney into the lineup for possibly the first time tonight. Not 100% sure on that, but I should say this afternoon. Here's Austin Coons. Now he'll give it up there for Cook. Cook with a right-handed dribble and then gets it right back into the hands of Swenson. Swenson thought about it for a second. Zimmerman said, try it, buddy. And instead, he'll have to get those 2 points the hard way from the free throw line, as that'll be another foul on the Moorhead Spuds. It's the second personal on Dylan Zimmerman. And that sends Spencer Swenson with 6 points, the junior, to the free throw line. This team up by 5, by 5. And the first one's off the mark. So we'll get one more chance here. Once again, 2:40 on the clock here in the first half. Storm leading by 6, make it 7. So Swenson makes 1 of 2. Here's Zimmerman with it. Gives it up for Smith. Back to Zarazua. Rain Battle in for Smith. Smith back to Rain Battle, and the pass was poked away. Turnover, and back the other way. It's Swenson with the ball. Swenson looking inside. His options were closed. Hansen with it now. Hansen looking for a screen, gets it back to Swenson. This shot's blocked from behind by DJ Smith. Zimmerman will bring it back. Quick pass, Zarazuzu, I can't say that, Zarazuzu to the hoop, and he'll get fouled. 45-39, 2:04 to go. Brian Zarazua to the free throw line. I can say it if I pay attention, and if I try and say it quickly, it's a struggle. He makes it. That's his first points of the game. D'Angelo Jones will check in for Rain Battle. 45-40. Zaruzuzu's second free throw is not going to happen. Swenson will bring it back up. Swenson, a little bit easier name to say, as he'll pass it off here to Kuntz. Swenson has it back, high post, looking for some help. Kuntz again, hands it off there for Cook. Up top now, driving with a right-handed dribble is Kuntz, and he scores. And he'll draw the foul too. So Kuntz with a basket and a trip to the free throw line. The foul's charged to the Spuds, D'Angelo Jones. 1:41 to go here in the first half. And the second one's off the mark, but the rebound's not there, and Jones will come away with the board for Moorhead. Up court, Zarazua. Now gets it here for Smith. Zimmerman tried to get it back into Smith, but there's a foul on Sauk Rapids. Seven-point game. Sauk Rapids took the lead at 2018. They haven't given it up yet.
Into the game moves over 15, Shane Costa.
But Moorhead's hanging around within 7. And DJ Smith now at the free throw line. That one's off the mark, and getting the rebound there is Kuntz. Kuntz being guarded closely by Smith in the backcourt. He gets over the timeline, pushes it into the corner, and he keeps his pivot foot. That's Elliott Miller, and now he doesn't keep his pivot foot. That'll be a turnover. So now the fouls and turnovers exactly the same. 7 fouls and turnovers for Sauk Rapids Rice. 5 fouls and 5 turnovers for Moorhead. So the Storm will put a couple people in the backcourt here. Zarazua will give it up for Rain Battle. Battle back to Zarazua. And back to Battle. And now quickly inside for Smith. Now Zimmerman with a long 3, and he hits. That's his 6th three-pointer of the first half. Inside the final minute. Up top, Hansen. Hansen, your leading scorer. He currently sits with 16. Hansen has it back. He'll shake his defender, and he has 19 points now. And that's Hansen's 5th three-pointer. So between 2 players, we have 11 three-pointers just in the first half. 50-43 in favor of Sauk Rapids Rice. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds to go. Zarazua kicks it out there. Rain Battle for a 3, won't go. Tipped away, Zimmerman will try again, and he hits again. His 7th three-pointer of the first half. He has 25 points already. Spinning, shooting off the back iron, it won't go, and that will do it. It was a nice shot. It would not have counted as he had it in his hand after the buzzer went off, and that brings us to halftime. It's the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm 50 and the Moorhead Spuds 46. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll bring you your Frontier Airlines halftime show in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. And NSPN TV. Stay tuned.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors, and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
All right, welcome back. Halftime here, game number 2 at the 2024 Breakdown Classic. And it is a 4-point edge right now for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm over the Moorhead Spuds. 50-46. Let's go ahead and take a look at how that score breaks down for the Storm and for the Spuds. 50 points scored for the Storm, only 2 from the free throw line, 18 from behind the arc, 30 from inside the paint. They turned the ball over 7 times and committed 6 fouls for the Spuds. 5 fouls, 5 turnovers, 20 points from inside the arc. They connected on 7 3-pointers, all 7 of them from Dylan Zimmerman. So that the Storm will probably be talking about Dylan in the halftime break there to see what they can do to put him to a stop. Zimmerman's been a big reason why the Spuds are not down by, say, 10, 12, 14 right now. For the Spuds, 5 from the free throw line, 21 from behind the arc, 20 from inside the arc, and then, of course, the 5 fouls, 5 turnovers. The individual numbers look like this for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. It is, count them up, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 19 points so far here for Keller Hansen. He's your leading scorer for the Storm at this moment. 7 points for Spencer Swenson, 5 for Isaiah Cook, 2, 4, 6, 8 for Hudson Omke, 2 for Logan Bauer, and 4 for Austin Koontz, your unofficial numbers for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. And for the Moorhead Spuds, individual numbers look like this. 1 for Brian Zarazua, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for DJ Smith, 2, 3, 4 for Rain Battle, 2 for Jet Feeney, 2 for Owen Theologis, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 21, 23, 24, 25 for Dylan Zimmerman, who leads all scorers for the Moorhead Spuds. In that first half, we had a total of 2 ties, one at 11-11, the other one at 18-11. We had a total of 8 lead changes, 4 for the Spuds, 4 for the Storm. So that's a look at your individual and team numbers here. Coming up on Magnitude Sports, not on NSPN TV, but on Magnitude Sports on January 15th. We'll head to the fort in Glendon as the Dilworth Glendon Fountain Rebels will host their North Dakota opponents, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, in a wrestling duel. They'll start at 6 o'clock. I'll be on the call for that one. And then we're back in Perham on the 18th for girls basketball between the Yellow Jackets and the DGF Rebels. 7:30 p.m. tip-off on January 18th. Once again, those games on Magnitude Sports, not on NSPN TV. For a full list of the upcoming broadcast schedule for Magnitude Sports, visit our website at magnitudesn.com and click on the schedule button to see what's coming up here for your favorite team on Magnitude Sports. All right, we're going to take a break. We have about 4 minutes before the second half starts. We'll take another break. Once again, the halftime show is brought to you by Frontier Airlines. And Frontier Airlines, visit them online at flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild Pass and lock in one-way flights out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15 a flight. Also want to say thanks to our friends at Great Clips, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Budget Blinds, United Community Bank, and KLN Family Brands for bringing you coverage of this afternoon and this early evening's Breakdown Classic here on NSPN TV and Magnitude Sports. We're back in a couple minutes here with the second half. Stay tuned.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
All right, welcome back. Second half about to get underway here. It's a 4-point lead for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm over the Moorhead Spuds. 50-46 your score, and the horn will sound here in about 10 seconds. Once again, leading the way for Moorhead is Dylan Zimmerman with 25 points, and leading the way for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm is Keller Hansen with 19 points for their respective teams. Once again, your halftime show is presented to you by Frontier Airlines. Visit them on their website, flyfrontier.com, to learn about the Go Wild Pass and lock in one-way flights from both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15 a flight. Once again, that's flyfrontier.com. Ten seconds into the second half here. Spuds in the black and orange, moving from right to left on your screen as you see it. And Sauk Rapids in the white jerseys moving the opposite direction. Here's Zimmerman, your leading scorer with 25. He'll end it off. Zarazua with the 3. He hits. And he only had 1 point in the first half. Now he triples that, and he has 4. Oh, and that's going to be a charge. No doubt about that one. He threw the forearm, and Moorhead defender's feet were planted, and that's an easy offensive foul call there for the referee. It's a 1 point game now after that 3-pointer by Zarazua. Now Zimmerman has it, kicks it off, DJ Smith for the lead, and Moorhead has the lead once again. (52-50). It's been a while since Moorhead has been in the lead. Once again, Sauk Rapids took the lead at 20-18. And now we're tied at 52. So we're tied at 11, tied at 18, and now we're tied once again at 52, and we have another timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on NSPN TV and Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
All right, welcome back. Spuds, 6 points so far here in the second half. And we have a tie ball game as a result. That's Rain Battle. He cannot get that one to go. And the other number 5, Spencer Swenson, will get the rebound. Coming up the court now, Austin Coons. Coons will give it off there for Cook. Cook drives, feeds it off in the paint, shot up and in. Hudson Omke, gets into the double-digit club with that last basket. Zarazua tries for a 3 again. He cannot hit. Loose ball comes to Rain Battle. And that is turned over. And back the other way now. And a foul. And that'll send Spencer Swenson to the free throw line. Swenson's first free throw and an out. And the second one will find its way in. Swenson with 8 points now in the contest. This is Owen Theologist. He'll dump it off in the corner for Smith. Smith now for, I believe that is Battle, and it was. He'll get it into Zimmerman, and he scores. Zimmerman with 27 points now, 55-54. Storm lead trimmed to 1. He'll lob it inside, bounced around, and kept alive. Ends up in the hands of Cook. Cook now for Coons. Corner, Cook for 3. Yes, he got it. Cook with 8 points in the contest now here for the Storm, and it's a 4-point lead at 58-54 with 15:04 and counting to go. Zimmerman, long 3. No, I thought that was going in too for a moment. Sauk Rapids will take the ball. Quickly up court, nice passing, down low, that's Omke, and now it'll get tied up. And jump ball is the call, and the possession arrow will favor the Moorhead Spuds. So inbounds comes to Zaruzua. Inside Zimmerman in the corner for Smith. Smith with a little floater in the paint, got it up and in. Smith with 12 points now, 58-56. And that rebound is tipped into the hands of Smith. He'll give it right back to Zaruzua. Zaruzua will direct traffic. Right-handed dribble, uses it up, gets it up top for DJ Smith. Smith now over to Jones. D'Angelo Jones up top for Zimmerman. Zimmerman with 27 points. Zimmerman will turn, hook shot, too strong, and the rebound comes away to Hansen, and now a travel on Hansen. Up top, Zimmerman, long three, missed everything. But an offensive rebound, Rain Battle can't get it to go, and the Moorhead Spuds hustle to get another rebound, then they turn it over. Cook will try for a three, catch and shoot, and it's in. Cook with nothing but three-pointers here in the second half. Inside, Zimmerman with a two-hand throwdown. That puts Zimmerman at 29 points on the dunk. 61-58 our score. It's a one-possession game. Spuds will bring in a substitution at the next whistle. Here's Omke. Omke will hand it off there for Hansen, who'll try for a long three, and he connects. Hansen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes in this game. 5 of them come in the first half. He now has 22 points. DJ Smith, nice pass back into D'Angelo Jones, and he scores. D'Angelo Jones gets into the scorebook for the first time to pull the Spuds within 4. They'll feed it down to the baseline there for Spencer Swenson, and I thought that went in, but it didn't. Zaruzua comes back the other way for the Spuds. Too hard off the glass. D'Angelo Jones there for the rebound, tries to feed a pass. It rolls through the legs, picked up, and I don't even know who has it anymore. DJ Smith had it for a moment. He quickly flipped it back to D'Angelo Jones. Somehow Moorhead comes away with that with possession of the ball. Maybe one too many passes there, maybe not. I don't know. I guess it depends on your opinion of how much passing you like. Here's Zimmerman. Can he? Oh, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Should be 3 fouls on the Storm. There we go. Zimmerman with a chance to hit the 30-point mark. Not on that free throw. He stays at 29. And he's at 30. I'll tell you this right now, the magnitude record was set by a West Fargo Packer with 43 points in a single game. Right now, Dylan Zimmerman's 13 shy of tying that, and plenty of time to get more. And Zimmerman comes up with it. He'll leave it off there for, that is Karsten Hoff. Now DJ Smith. Smith back to Zimmerman, tipped away, right back to Zimmerman. And now Zaruzua will give it up there for, or I'm sorry, Hoff will give it up for Zaruzua. Zaruzua makes a move to the hoop, and he will get fouled. 11:46 to go here in the second half. Our first game went to overtime. Can Moorhead possibly threaten, or let's just say these two teams possibly threaten to do the same? A question from the Storm coach, delayed action a little bit. Zimmerman, and it rolls off. He cannot get that one. Rebound by Coons. Coons will bring it up court with the right hand. He feeds it off on the baseline, and then they turn it over into the hands of Zimmerman. Zimmerman stops, pops, and no, in and out won't go. I don't know if he heard me, but he's certainly trying to score more points. Back and forth with no scoring here for about a little over a minute now. That's Hoff. Hoff for Zarazua. Nearly got fouled. D'Angelo Jones now back in for Zarazua, and he gets the layup off the glass. He had to go to the opposite side of the hoop to do it, but he got it. Zarazua with 6 points now here in the contest for Moorhead, and it's a 64-63 game. 10 minutes plus to go. Shot up, won't go. Offensive rebound, the tip in, put right back in by Logan Bauer off his own missed shot. 66-63, 10:37 and counting. Smith directing traffic up top here for the Spuds. Zarazua in the corner. He'll work it in for Zimmerman. Zimmerman, one dribble, nearly had it poked away. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Hoff. Zimmerman from the free throw line puts 2 more on the board. He has 32 points now in the contest with 10:15 to go. 66-65. Last time we were tied, the score was 52-52. And a turnover, maybe. Do they keep onto the wall? Yes, they do. Okay, we'll put it into the books. 10th turnover of the game for the Storm. Zimmerman, in and out, won't go. Sometimes I think Zimmerman could hit that from beyond half court. He makes that look very effortless. Little hook shot off the glass and in for Hudson Omke. Back to a 3-point game. Smith hands it off for Hoff. Zarazua now for D'Angelo Jones. Back to Hoff. Hoff needs some help. Smith avoids the defender. Little fadeaway from inside the paint will roll off the rim. Back the other way comes Omke. Omke kicks it out. Keller Hansen back in for Omke. Now back out. He'll tee it up for a triple. Too strong. Jones with the rebound. And a near turnover there, but Smith able to avoid that. Zimmerman now up top for Zarazua. Back over to Smith. Zarazua has it in the corner, hands it off for Smith, and it counts, and a foul. A chance for Moorhead to tie the game here if Smith can connect on this free throw. And he hits. The fans cannot distract him enough. And we're tied at 68 here on the second tie of the second half, the 4th tie of the game. Tied at 11, 18, 52, and now 68. Hansen with it. Hansen uses up his dribble. He'll back up in between the circles, and he lost it off the back of his foot. Yep, that's going to be over and back. It was not touched by a Spud. He was switching from his right to left hand. It went off the back of his left sneaker into the backcourt, and an unfortunate turnover there for Sauk Rapids. Here's Rain Battle from the free throw line, and he connects. Rain Battle gives the Moorhead Spuds their second lead of the second half at 70-68. Into the game now, David Mack wearing number 0. And to the hoop is DJ Smith with 2 more. And now we can give them 72 points. And they have a 4-point lead, 7.5 to go. Here's Cook with it. He'll try for a long 3, and he connects. Isaiah Cook with his 3rd triple of the second half. He only had 5 points in half number 1. Now he has 9 off 3 triples. Add the 5 to that, he has 14, and he's your second leading scorer for the Storm right now. We have a timeout on the floor, 72-71 in favor of Moorhead. 7:29 to go on your United Community Bank scoreboard, and we're back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports and NSPN TV.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this, as I'm a 5th generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community, that, you know, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
All right, welcome back. Spuds have outscored the Storm 26-21 so far here in half number 2, and they lead by 1, 72-71, 7:29 to go here on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Possession arrow favors Sauk Rapids Rice. It's Spuds basketball out of the timeout. DJ Smith will bring it up the court here for Moorhead. Fire it over to David Mack. Mack back up top for Battle. That was Smith. Now Battle has it. And now Smith driving to the hoop. And he gets his own rebound. And he'll muscle up for a second shot. Cannot collect the second rebound. It remains a 1-point game as we hit 7 minutes to go. Up top here for Omke. And now at the high post, it's Swenson. Gives it up for Hansen. Hansen drives to the hoop, and the layup rolls off the front of the rim, but there with the cleanup and the follow-up is Isaiah Cook. So now the lead goes back to the Storm at 73-72 until that basket there by DJ Smith. And the lead goes back to the Spuds at 74-73. 6:25 and counting to go. Hansen with it. Now he'll give it up there. I think that's Cook. No, it's not. That is actually Omke. Omke tried to feed it in. Loose ball turned over. Zimmerman comes back the other way. He'll leave it out there for DJ Smith, and that was short coming out of his hands. I could tell right away. Rebound comes to Spencer Swenson. Back the other way come the Storm. 6:01 and counting to go here in the second half. We'll get into the hands there of Cook. Cook now quickly with a toss to Omke. Omke back over to Hansen. Hansen right now your leading scorer for the Storm. He has 22 points in the game. Hansen will try for 25, and he hits! That's 7 3-pointers, 21 of his 25 from behind the arc. The lead goes back to the Storm. We've now had 6 lead changes here in the second half to go along with 2 ties. Thirteen lead changes and 4 ties in the game so far. So the next foul by the Storm will put Moorhead in the 1-on-1 bonus. And going to the free throw line now, down by 2, I believe is DJ Smith. And he'll make the first. And it is indeed Smith. Had 10 at the half, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, now it's 20. 10 in the first half, 10 so far here in the second half. And he'll miss that one. But it's a 1-point game, 76-75. 5 and change to go here. He'll swat it out to his teammate. Owen, check that, Oki. And now Kuntz has it up top. 15 on the shot clock, 4:55 on the game clock. He thought about it for a moment. Rain Battle playing some good defense. That one nearly tipped away, and it is taken away. And to the hoop, he'll score. 2 points off the turnover and the steal there for Owen Theelgis. He has 4 now in the contest, and the lead goes back to Moorhead. And another turnover. Up the court, it's a 2-on-1. To the hoop, scores again. Theelgis with 2 back-to-back baskets off 2 turnovers. One his own steal, one a steal from his teammate. And the Moorhead Spuds have a 3-point lead now. 4:15 and counting to go. Driving to the hoop is Cook. Inside the paint, puts it up and in. Nice job by Isaiah Cook. He has 18 points now, Isaiah Cook does in this contest. Up top, that's Battle. Gets it up for Theelgis. Now to Zimmerman. Zimmerman backs up his defender. Pass tipped out to Theelgis. Now quick pass here to Zarazua. Back over to Theelgis. Theelgis for Zimmerman. Catch and shoot 3. Nope, too strong, and the rebound goes to Cook. Ever since I mentioned what the scoring record was, I don't think he scored a point. So sorry if I jinxed that for any Moorhead fans tuning in. 79-78. 3 on the way. Looks good, and it is good. That's Spencer Swenson. He enters into the double-digit club now with 11. And it gives the lead back to the Storm at 81. I was looking down. I did not see what happened there. All I saw was Spencer Swenson hit the deck. I'm assuming it's a foul on Moorhead. And it is. Once again, if the fans say anything negative about the refs, that is not a part of our intended broadcast, and we apologize for that up front. 81-79, I heard it. I don't know if you heard it, but I certainly heard it. 3 minutes to go here. Oh, and it rolls off. That would have been a pretty play, too. All they had to do was drop in through the net. Corner 3, Rain Battle. No, off the mark, won't go. Snagging the rebound is Coons. He'll give it up for Hansen in the backcourt. 25 points for Keller Hansen. 79-81, Sauk Rapids with the lead, looking for more, and they get it. Off the cleanup by Austin Coons, who has 6 points now here in the contest. 83-79, 2:20 to go. Zimmerman has it. Long 3 for Smith, and he hits. DJ Smith makes it a 1-point game at 83-82. We got a timeout on the floor with 2:07 to go here in the second half. It's the Spuds 80. It's the Storm 83 and the Spuds 82. We're back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this, as I'm a 5th generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community, that, you know, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
All right, if you want, clap your hands. That's the song playing right now. 83-82. It's been a fantastic game. At one point in the first half, Sauk Rapids had as high as a 12-point lead, but they allowed the Spuds to hang around, and the Spuds have battled back, and they've kept things close. Here in the second half, we've had 9 lead changes and 2 ties. We were tied at 52, and last time we were tied was at 68. Since the 68-68 tie, we've had several lead changes, but not a tie. Possession arrow does indeed belong to Sauk Rapids Rice. Keller Hansen over the timeline, gets it into the high post there for Swenson. Swenson puts the ball on the floor, hands it off there for Cook. Cook now hands it off for Omke, whose shot is off the front of the rim, and D'Angelo Jones will get the rebound and hand it off quickly here for DJ Smith. 83-82, a chance for the Spuds to take the lead. Zarazua up top for Rain Battle. Now Zimmerman has it over on the far side. He'll put the ball on the floor on the right-handed dribble, go to the hoop. He'll battle for his own rebound, but boxing him out with Spencer Swenson, and the Storm will come away with it. 1:27 to go and a timeout taken by Sauk Center Ice. We'll take a timeout with them. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors, and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
All right, welcome back. It'll be Sauk Rapids Rice Storm basketball coming out of the timeout on the floor. Right now, the Storm have a 1-point lead over the Moorhead Spuds. But in the past several minutes, both teams have had a 1-point lead over each other quite frequently. 1, 2, or 3 points has been the average lead here for a majority of this ball game. Spinning, Cook, shot up and in. (85-82). It's still a one-possession game, though. And we've seen what the Spuds can do from behind the arc. Last time we were tied, it was 68-all. Here's Zarazua. Gets it to D'Angelo Jones. Back to Zarazua, and that was blocked. His three-point attempt was blocked. And we're inside the final 45 seconds now. Can Sauk Rapids Rice extend their lead to a double digit? It's going to be a reach-in foul from behind on Zarazua. It's only the third, so they have some fouls to give here before they'll put Sauk Rapids at the free throw line. And Smith was hoping for a travel, but it'll be a reach-in foul on Smith instead. So that's foul number 4. So they still have 3 more fouls to give here before sending Sauk Rapids Rice to the free throw line. Trying to force them into a turnover is probably the number 1 goal. There's 12-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock at the moment. And right now they're playing keep away. And a foul happens in the corner just as the pass was released. Stops the clock with 22.4. So 2.4 seconds difference between game clock and shot clock. So in theory, Moorhead would get the ball back with 2.4 seconds. In theory, if Sauk Rapids wanted to eat up the time. And that would give them plenty of time if they're only down by 3. They're looking for a turnover here, though. Down to 18 seconds and another foul. And that's foul number 5 or 6? 6. So the next foul will put Sauk Rapids at the free throw line. That is the first foul on DJ Smith. It should be the second foul on DJ Smith. At least I think. 15 seconds to go and another foul. And I'm not sure, it's on one of 3 players. I can tell you that's on a Spuds player. So going to the free throw line is Hudson Olmke. 14.7 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Free throw is up. In and out, and the Spuds get the rebound. 10 seconds to go. Zarazu, DJ Smith for a tie, and we're tied! DJ Smith hits the 3 with 4 seconds to go to knot us up at 85 each. That's the 3rd tie of the second half, the 5th tie of the game. We're tied at 11, 18, 52, 68, and now at 85 on a 3-pointer from the far right side by DJ Smith. And let's count them up. He had 10 at halftime, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 16. He now has 26 points in the game. He's just behind Zimmerman, who has, 27, 29, 31. He has 32. On the flip side for the Storm, Keller Hansen has 19, plus 6 is 25. Let's see here, 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. Isaiah Cook has 20. Hudson Olmke has 12. Austin Kuntz has 6. Logan Bauer has 4. Right now, Zimmerman and Smith, your leading scorers for Moorhead, and Hansen and Cook, your leading scorers for the Storm. So the Storm will have to go the full length of the court. They put 1 second down to the clock, so there's 5 seconds to go. Tied at 85. I think the most important thing here is that Moorhead does not foul. 3 seconds to go. Good if it goes, and I don't know if that would have counted or not. It doesn't matter. We're in our second game, and we're in our second overtime. Tied at 85. Not bad for 2 games here in the late morning, early afternoon of the day. Let's see here. Our last game was scheduled that went into overtime. We got this one started at 1:44. So our next game is scheduled for 3:15. Right now it's 3 o'clock. I have a suspicion we'll be a little bit later than 3:15 on that Legacy Christian Hawley game that's coming up next, but we shall see. 4 minutes on the clock. Our first game between Ferto Beltrami and Nevis came an unfriendly bounce away from going into double overtime. Now we got to see how this one plays out. Who knows, if that one went into double overtime, maybe this one doesn't go into overtime. You just never know how those things are going to work out. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, including KLN Family Brands, United Community Bank, along with Frontier Airlines, Great Clips, Dakota Fins and Feathers, and Budget Blinds. Once again, Brad Anderson will be stepping in for the next 2 games. I'll take a break, and I'll come back for the final 2 games. But first, we'll have our second overtime tip-off here coming up. Well, if you're getting your money's worth today, I can tell you that. And the possession arrow will go to Moorhead. And the alley-oop will start the scoring here in the overtime session. $87-85 now, as that is lead change number 1 of the overtime. Sent in for DJ Smith, who hit that 3-pointer with 5 seconds left to tie it, which ultimately forced overtime. Here's DJ Smith again. Stuck at the mid-post. Zarazua gets it up for Zimmerman, now gets into the hands of Battle. Battle back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looks to drive, back to Battle. Battle now here near side for Theolgis. DJ Smith to the hoop. Cannot get it to go. Loose ball out of bounds, and it goes into the hands of a Moorhead Spud, and that Moorhead Spud is Rain Battle. Tied at 87. And that'll be turned over. Zarazu will control it. He'll give it up here for Smith. Smith looking to shake his defender as he goes towards the hoop. Needs some help and turns it over. Back the other way now. Come the Storm. They'll put it into the hands of Coons. And Coons went to the hoop and missed. Cook will try again. He scores. Isaiah Cook gives the lead back to the Storm. 89-87. One tie and two lead changes already here in the overtime session. Here's DJ Smith to the hoop. Puts it up and in. We're tied once again at 89. .208 to go here in the overtime session. Three on the way. Cook. Oh, that looked good coming out of his hands. We've got a bad bounce off the back iron. Zimmerman will get the rebound. Zimmerman for DJ Smith. And a timeout taken by the Moorhead head coach, and they'll talk things over. They'll stop the clock with 1:51 to go here in the overtime session. We're tied at 89 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. We're back in just a moment here on NSPN TV and Magnitude Sports.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right. Look at that. 4-4 in the overtime section. We're knotted up at 89. We have 1:51 to go here in the overtime session. I don't want to say that it's the last period of the game, but it could be, or it also could not be. I forget who has the ball coming out of the timeout. We're about to find out. I think it's the Storm, but maybe I'm wrong. It'll be Moorhead with the ball. That's right, because they called, yep, that's right. Smith will inbound it into the backcourt for Zarazua. He'll bring it over the timeline. Rain Battle nearly lost it, popped off his chest. He was able to get it to Zimmerman. Smith now back to Battle. Ben side, Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking, and now step back three, rolls off the rim. It's tipped out up top here for Theolgis. Now Zimmerman has it. 15 on the shot clock, minute 25 on the game clock. Now 10 on the shot clock. Battle for Smith. Smith now, Zimmerman lost it out of bounds. And a bad break there for Moorhead. Minute 16 to go. So about a 41-second difference between shot clock and game clock right now. Keep that in mind, as that will become maybe a factor here in the near future. Backing up his defender, nicely done there by Spencer Swenson. And that gives the Storm the lead. We've had now three lead changes in this overtime. Moorhead has never had the lead in overtime. They've only been able to tie it. Nice pass there for DJ Smith. They'll kick it out. Now they'll look for the lead. Nope, that's off the back iron. It won't go. And who's the foul on? I think it might be on Rain Battle, but we'll find out. And it will be on the Spuds. So now, going to the free throw line is Isaiah Cook. He had one free throw in the first half. He hasn't been to the free throw line since then. And he connects. That makes it a 3-point game. And the next free throw here for Isaiah Cook is a big one. And he makes them both. 4-point game with 28 seconds to go. DJ Smith nearly lost it out of bounds. But on the save attempt there by Swenson, he wasn't able to keep it in bounds, and the ball will remain with the Moorhead Spuds. Stops the clock with 23.4 seconds to go. Inbounds for Theolgis. He'll give it up for Zimmerman. Zimmerman tries for the three. Off the front of the iron, it won't go. And Zimmerman will get charged with a reach-in foul. We'll walk down to the other end for free throws. That's it. Zimmerman is done. He fouls out with 17.2 to go here in the overtime session. He ends the day with 32 points for his team, which is not a bad mark. It'd be a little bit better mark here if the Spuds can somehow figure out to come away with a W on this one. Free throw miss, 15 seconds, down by 4. DJ Smith tries again, and he hits, and it's a 1-point game. 9.8 seconds to go, 93-92. We're going to collect our thoughts. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
All right, welcome back. Storm have a 1-point lead here with 9.8 seconds to go in overtime. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Sauk Rapids Rice basketball. Moorhead with 9.8. If they can't create a turnover within the first couple seconds, expect them to potentially foul. Send Sauk Rapids down for free throws, and depending on the result of that, Moorhead might have another opportunity here in the late stages of the overtime. I think the turnover is going to be the first attempt. And the foul. What's the call here? Is it a foul? He didn't point at a player. Okay, so the foul's on Moorhead. So that puts Sauk Rapids into the double bonus. So Hudson Omke will shoot 2. Omke currently has 12 points. I think it's his first trip to the free throw line today. I'm not sure. First one is missed. 93-92. 9.2 seconds. Thiel just out. Zarazua. Let's try that again. Zarazua in. Omke with the second of 2 free throws and a double bonus. And he misses. And there is a foul on Moorhead again, I think. No, it's a foul on Sauk Rapids. We'll march down to this end because that foul puts Moorhead into the 1-and-1 bonus. So now with the clock stopped, Moorhead can tie the game and potentially take the lead here. It's a 1-and-1, so he has to tie it before he'll have a chance to take the lead. 92-93, 7.9 seconds to go. Who saw this one coming? And the free throw's missed, and a foul with 6.7. Moorhead still has a chance. He'll go down to the other end to shoot 2. If he makes them both, it's a 3-point game, and Moorhead could potentially tie. It'll be Isaiah Cook going to the free throw line. He has 24 points in the game. Make it 25. It's a 2-point lead now here for the Storm. He makes them both, and it's going to take a 3-pointer here for Moorhead to stay alive, and they'll talk it over. 95-92, 6.7. It's not over just yet. We'll see if we have a conclusion or not here coming up right after the break.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Well, a couple of free throws, and the Storm have a 3-point lead as a result. Possession arrow belongs to Moorhead. 6.7 to go. We saw DJ Smith hit a 3 at the end of regulation to tie it. Can somebody on the Spuds roster do the same here to force double overtime? Or will Sauk Rapids Rice hang on and improve to 10-3? We're about to find out the answers. Inside, DJ Smith, he was the hero of regulation. He's gonna go to tie it again, and it's off the mark. 1 second, Zarazuza, and it's in! We're going to double overtime. How about that? Zarazua hits the 3 at the buzzer off the missed 3 by Smith at the top of the key. And we got more basketball for you. It's our first double overtime game of the year. We've had a few overtime games, but never a double overtime game. This is basically the 4-quarter stuff I'm used to back in my North Dakota days. So DJ Smith, the hero of regulation, and Brian Zarazua Jr., the hero of the first overtime. 95-95, it was a missed 3 from the top of the key by DJ Smith. The rebound was tipped out to the left wing for Zarazua, and he put it up with 1.1 second remaining, and he hit. How about that? Well, I can tell you this, our Legacy Christian and Holly game is not going to get started at 3:15. It is now 3:17 local time here, so I think it's 3:17 for everybody watching, but I could be wrong, or at least everybody within the state. So we have another overtime jump ball between the two number 5s. It's Spencer Swenson and Rain Battle. And Swenson will win the tip, 95-95. And the possession arrow goes to the Spuds as a result, and they'll stay with the Spuds. Inside for Cook, and that pass from Cook to Spencer Swenson gives the first 2 points in the second overtime here to Sauk Rapids Rice. Here's David Mack to the hoop, and he lost it. I don't know if that was blocked or not. I'm gonna go with a turnover on that one. Keller Hansen back the other way now here for Sauk Rapids Rice. Spuds stay alive on 2 last-second three-pointers. That 3 will rattle off. Tried to tip it in there was Austin Coons. And now down below, 1 of 3 Moorhead Spuds will collect a foul. Now our cumulative scores will put all the overtime periods into the same overtime because we just don't have quite the production set up to split it up like we would hope to, but so just an FYI on that. But I can tell you right now, it's 2-0 Sauk Rapids in the second overtime. And he makes both free throws. 99 to 95. I have a suspicion both of these teams might get into the 100s. Here's DJ Smith. He'll hand it off. I think that's Matt. Matt kicks out, rain battle, now Zarazua. Feeds it to Smith, to the hoop, rolls in. Nicely done by Zarazua on the assist to DJ Smith for another basket. 99-97. Now 4-2 in favor of the Storm here in the second overtime. Driving the baseline, too strong, rebound won't go, and I think it was Zarazua who got the rebound. And it is, as he comes away out of the cloud of white jerseys. He'll stop at the top of the key, needs some help. Feeds it over for, that's Karsten Hoff. Zarazua gets it here for Rain Battle. Battle up top for Mack. Battle once again. Feeds it inside, had a nice pass, and that's going to be a foul on Hudson Omke. So now the Spuds will go to the free throw line, down by 2. Very, very quiet right now in this gym. And he hits the free throw. Chance to tie it at 99. 87, 89, and 95 is where we've been tied up here in the latter stages of this game. And we have our first tie at 99. No lead changes yet here in the second overtime. That is about to change potentially. Once again, the Spuds have never had the lead in overtime. It's a charge. Just as I say that, it's a charging foul. That'll give the ball back to the Spuds, and if they can get any type of basket on this trip down the court, they'll have their first lead in the overtime session. We've had 19 lead changes and 9 ties. Let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 ties in this game and 19 lead changes. 11 lead changes in favor of the Storm, the other 8 in favor of the Spuds. 1:45 to go, knotted up at 99 here in the second overtime. Nice drive to the hoop. He'll get his own rebound. That's Hansen, your leading scorer at the moment. Jump ball will go to Moorhead. Stops the clock with 1:34 to go here in the second overtime session. And And they'll let that ball roll before he picked it up. By himself a couple extra seconds. Zarazua quickly out. Nice pass down to Rain Battle, and he gets fouled and it counts. And that foul puts both teams in the double bonus now. So Rain Battle now has 8 points in the game. A chance to make it 9 and give his team a 102-99 lead. And it's in. Go to a third overtime. We might have an NBA score on our hands here. But we'll see. First, we got to get through the second overtime. Down by 3, looking for the tie, and we're knotted up at 102. Keller Hansen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 3-pointers in this game right now. With one of those 3 coming in the overtime, the other 2 coming in the second half, and the first 7, or whatever that number is, coming in the first half. Tied at 102. They'll get it down to Theelgis, and that one's left a little bit short. Back the other way now. They'll slow it down just a hair. Isaiah Cook. .30 seconds to go. And that's going to be a charge. Yep, that was a little too easy. And we have a timeout. Knotted up at 102, 26.9 seconds to go here in overtime number 2. We'll see if we're done yet. I don't know. I need to collect my thoughts right now. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
All right, so through the first and the second overtime, there's been nothing decided. Both teams have scored 17 points combined through the first and second overtimes. I was trying to keep track. We were tied at 99, so it's 102-102. So, yeah, both teams have scored. Oh, wait, no, we were tied at 95 at the end of the first. That's first half, second half, overtime, second. Okay. We were tied at 95 at the end of the first overtime. So both teams have scored 7 points here. In the second overtime. 10 in the first overtime, 7 in the second overtime. And that one is off the mark, and now they're going to call a foul on Carson Hoff. Moorhead wanted a foul a few seconds earlier, but will march down to the other end and shoot free throws. 1.7 seconds to go. Wow. Could this game come down to free throws? It certainly looks like it. Keller Hansen goes to the free throw line for the first time in this game. And it comes with 1.7 seconds remaining in overtime. It is a double bonus. He'll shoot 2, and he misses the first. And pressure now, as this could potentially be a game-winning free throw here for Sauk Rapids Rice. Does it go in? It does. 1.7, Moorhead has a chance. Long 3, good if it goes. And it goes! Holy smokes! Moorhead wins on a 3-pointer from just in front of half court. 105-103, they race off to the locker room. And hearts are broken on Sauk Rapids bench. They will come back and shake hands to show sportsmanship. What a ball game here. That is your final score. In double overtime, the Moorhead Spuds 105 and the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm 103 on a shot just beyond the half-court mark. I'm not sure how long we have before the next game, so let's just quickly take a look. We have looks like we have 18 minutes before the next game starts. So let's take a look at these numbers really quick. So of the 105 points, 11 from the free throw line, 42 from behind the arc. 9 of those 42 on buzzer beaters. 52 points from inside the three-point arc. Only 9 turnovers, unless I missed one, and I might have. 16 to 17 fouls for the Storm. 10 of the 103 points from the free throw line. 39 from behind the arc, 54 from inside. So the Storm outscored the Spuds inside the three-point arc by 2 points. And the Spuds outscored the Storm from outside the three-point arc by 3 points. So this game, and they outscored them from the free throw line by 1 point. How about that? You take a look at those numbers, and they really bring a true meaning to that final score. 105-103, that's going to do it for this game. We'll get things set up for our next game. It's the Holly Nuggets and Legacy Christian, and that's coming up here in about, they put 8 minutes on the clock now. We'll be back on ASAP.
The broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.